Attraction is a very frequently used word now. After the movie Secret, everybody just use attract. You know what? It's not that we are some ancient rishis or something who were just by their thought could manifest anything. We don't have that capacity now. So therefore, law of attraction, if you want to really attract something, you need to do a lot of actions. And one of the important action is to actually seek the divine blessings. The divine blessings comes in various forms. One of the important divine blessing is to seek from Navagrahas, the 9 planets. And the Navagrahas play an important role in our life. If you watch this video, you will know why these planets are important, how it will help in our manifestation process, and therefore you should not skip this video. And a kind request, if you like this video, you need to share it to others so that they also benefit. Okay? This is the mantra, Navagraha Mantra. It is addressing each and every planet. It is paying respect to it, saluting it, and wishing for good things for your life. Okay? You can just have a look at it. But we need to understand the logic behind it. We need to understand why we need to do this before we start reciting. And that will come in the next points. Okay? I will talk about 3 topics before I start the mantra reciting. First is law of attraction and how Navagraha matters. Okay? The 9 planet. The second is I will talk about the effect of moon and Navagrahas and astrology, okay, a bit. The third thing is I will tie 1 and 2, okay, how it matters together, right, these 2, plus I will introduce you Navagraha Mantra recitation. Okay. I hope you are excited. You all must be knowing law of attraction, correct? This has become very famous after the movie Secret. It's also called law of manifestation. What it essentially says is that if you think, feel and act in a certain way, you will get your results. Okay, that's what it means. Okay. So now I want you to know that these things existed in our Indian tradition, Vedic tradition or Sanatani culture from almost 4000, 5000, 6000. From those years it existing. It's nothing new for us. Okay. Now let's take it simple. Okay. So you are here, right, and let us assume that your goal is here, right. So obviously there is a gap, correct. So there is a gap between you and your goal, right. So what is the gap? So let us say there is a gap of distance, okay, because it is not here, so somewhere else it is. There is a gap of time. It is not now, you don't have it now, therefore it takes time to get it, correct. These 2 things are there. Now what I want you to know is you are here and the goal is here. Who is in between? Obviously you are not there and the goal also is not there. Something else is there. What are those? There are people, there are environment, there is nature, there are so many forces that exist, correct. Now imagine if all the forces have to work together in a certain organized way for you to get your goal, or else it will never, even if one step goes here and there, your goal cannot be reached. So therefore there are a lot of grace or divine blessings are required for you to achieve your goal. Okay. Now there are various ways in which these gaps are properly taken care. I want to introduce to one such thing, okay, which is very important for you to know and practice certain rules so that your goal realization becomes easy, and that is called Navagraha. Okay. Navagraha. Nava means 9, Graha means planets. So that, as you know, there are kind of 9 planets in our solar system, and I will introduce to you more about it. So we will take the help of Navagrahas or the blessings of these 9 planets so that our goal realization becomes easy, so that law of attraction works effectively. Okay, fine. Before giving little more details on these Navagrahas, let me first give you some scientific notion. So as you all know, there is a moon, there is an earth, correct, and hope you already know that the gravitational force of moon creates tide in oceans. Okay. If you don't know, you can research on it. The tides in oceans are created by moon. Okay. So what does this mean and how it is important for us? See, a planet that is staying so far away from Earth, if it can create tides in ocean, and you know oceans are so big, don't you think that very moon has an effect on you? We are such a small creatures, right, obviously. So, it will affect us also, correct, and many articles or many things have proved that the mind of the man is affected by the moon. So, it is very logical, correct. So, now what we have established, planets has an effect on what is there in earth. What is there on earth? You have oceans, plants, including you animals, human beings, everything. So, it has an effect on you. Okay? That is the first point I want to tell. Now, this is all scientific discoveries. What I want you to tell is, Indian Vedic rishis knew about all this long time back. Okay? So, they had created what is called as astrology. Okay? Okay? So, what does astrology do is, the day you are born and the time you are born, okay, at that time they will see how these 9 planets Navagrahas, which positions they are in. Based on that they will tell you what is your personality traits, okay, what is your characters, basic characters, and what does your future hold. So, they will create future predictions for you like this. So, that is based on what 9 planets, and what is the confidence on which they create, as already told, no, planets has an effect on you, simple. Okay. I hope this much you understand. Now, let me tie it all together, okay. Revisiting the original thing, you are here, your goal is here, correct. So, there is a gap here, right. So, this gap is what we have to take care. Okay. So, we introduced that this gap in this video I am talking about Navagrahas, this is what we use to take care of that. Okay. So, now see, you have to understand here, at every step, right, it can take you in a positive direction, it can take you negative direction, life, correct. One small action can take you either to negative or positive, right. To ensure that we are in positive side most of the time, we need divine blessings. So, in this scenario we are using the divine blessing of all the 9 planets Navagraha, correct. So, therefore, now I am introducing you to Navagraha mantras, okay. Navagraha mantras, Navagraha mantra, okay. See, basically this is all the 9 planets, right. We are paying respect to these 9 planets, we are remembering them, we are saying you are important to my destiny, okay. We are valuing them, we are kind of heartfully praying for them. Why do we do that? So that it will help us to avoid the negative effects of the different planets, right, and it will help you to increase the positive effect. So, when we do recite Navagraha mantra, 2 things happen. One is the positive will increase, negative will decrease. Okay. This is what is the benefit. So, what is the mantra? It is very simple, it addresses every planet. Suryaya, Chandraya, Mangalaya, Budu, Guru, Shukru, Shani, Rahu, Ketuve Namaha. There is a way to do that mantra, I will just talk about it now. Okay. So, what you have to do is just sit quiet in a calm place, okay. Close your eyes gently and just imagine that you started praying to these Navagrahas. You can imagine these Navagrahas around you, okay, and with love and respect you need to recite this mantra. See, every mantra, it is just words, but when you add emotion to it, then only it becomes a prayer. Okay. So, add emotion to it, believe in that and believe that this will help you, that is the most important. Okay. Now, let us start the mantra reciting. Okay. As I already told, this is all about with emotions, with respect, with love and with belief that these god of planets will help you to achieve whatever you want. It will increase your positivity, decrease your negativity, okay, and remove all the hurdles. With this feeling and reverence, close your eyes and start this way. Om Suryasthanaaya Namaha. Om Suryamurtathe Namaha. Om Ram Rim Sa Suryaya Namaha. Om Ram Rim Somaya Namaha. Om Ram Rim Mangalaya Namaha. Om Ram Rim Budhaya Namaha. Om Ram Rim Brihaspati Namaha. Om Ram Rim Shukraya Namaha. Om Ram Rim Shanisharaya Namaha. Om Ram Rim Rahave Namaha. Om Ram Rim Ketave Namaha. Om Ram Rim Tejasthanaaya Namaha.